Hi everyone, and welcome to Lifestyle with Vanya. This is going to be a little bit longer video. My aim is for YouTube and possibly for Jake and his team got it for for IG, for Facebook, for anything really what they want. If you have been paying attention to some of the things I've been going through lately, like first degree burns. Look what happens when you take care of your hands. And it kind of spurs me to say something else too, that we really need to stop taking life for granted. Because in a matter of seconds, it could have been my face. It could have been anything else. It could have been my life. And God knows I've been down that path long enough, many enough times that that stuff really surprises me. So let's talk about mindset in terms of a career. Not just pain, we've already covered that. And yes, I will get back into, I haven't forgotten to talk about the brain matter, what it can all do to your body chemistry, your physical, your mental, your emotional state. But right now I want to talk about career. See, there's always been this thing that they say that leaders are born, they're not made. I think that's horseshit. Leaders are simply made if they allow themselves to actually move forward, move past their own difficulties, to surround themselves with good people and not to give in, not to settle. That's a mindset. So, for those who want to win, you will become exactly the kind of person that you imagine. It's almost like a self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just like there's a book called Personality is Impermanent. And I will have to start giving the authors credit where the credit's due. A lot of my leadership style, actually, believe it or not, comes from the Air Force's Army, whether it's in Poland or in US, or from actually the lone survivors, like a book about a Navy SEAL commander that has pretty much braved hell in Afghanistan. And I listen to these things because I want to surround myself with all the news I can. It's not that I'm a news junkie, I don't need that. I'm always myself looking for an inspiration too. So when I hit the wall, I'm not sitting there smashing it, or I'm not an ostrich hiding my head in the sand, because quite often that becomes a cement, and well, then nothing but concussions and bad things happen. So how do you succeed? It is a mindset. We're all afraid. We're all scared of failure. But that's the growth. What makes you fail? It's not a failure. It's simply a teachable moment. So don't beat yourself up. Sit back, be honest, and learn from it. And women especially. I appeal to that because we're constantly inundated with the choices we have to make between having family and kids and career at the same time. And I know many women who are entrepreneurs, just like myself, who are willing to walk the very fine line, who just don't give a crap. Just like me in the kitchen. You're gonna see me that doing soon. On Monday, I'm actually going to Toronto to see my specialist. And I want to do a whole bunch of short little videos just to show everybody what it's like. Today, for example, my car got stuck again in the snow. And I wanted to beat myself up about it continuously. Like, how the heck did I not see that one coming? But you know what? You don't. An accident, by definition, is an event that is unplanned. So, your mindset has to be set for that. Brain elasticity really is true. Do not be afraid of change. Embrace it. It's a lesson for you. If you don't stretch your mind, it really becomes use it or lose it. So for all of those folks who tried different businesses, who tried to be leaders, and my thing is this: you will not make everybody happy. Just get used to that. Walk with faith. See the future. It's just like Gretzkys' father used to teach him. Gretzkys, the hockey player, one of the best ones. And his father used to say, don't skate where the puck is going, or where the puck it is. Skate to where you predict it to go. So predictability analysis. We'll talk about project management, and I really want to get my consulting firm involved in doing some of these things too. It's about time I start doing that. I'm actually writing an article tonight about some of the stuff too. So my biggest thing is leaders are not born. They're made because it's a choice that they're made. Remember what I always say. Not making a choice is also a choice too. So, you stick your head in the sand or cement, or do you take a chance and say, just like I do in the kitchen half the time? And honestly, sometimes we start with an idea for a recipe, and then eventually it turns into something like, I'm sitting there by the fridge or by the countertops and going, how can I screw this up? Let's change it up. Because if you make the same spaghetti, the same thing over and over, excuse me, I need some water. I should need some juice. So, my thing is, stretch yourself. If you don't challenge yourself on your own, nobody else will follow. Think of it this way. If you had two leaders and one constantly got frantic and panicky, and the other one was cooler, collected, may not have had all the information, but he was a visionary, or she was, what are you going to follow when crisis happens? The one that constantly loses it, or the person who actually comes back, comes down, says, team, I don't have all the answers. Let's sit down, all hands on deck. That is actually a huge thing about leaders. You need to set the example. You can't just talk. There is no just these high level value points and this and that and business proposition and all that other crap. You have to be you and do whatever it is that you're passionate about, because I guarantee you that's half the success. So, I could have cried over these hands. I wanted to, believe me, when I first heard them. they really hurt until they started healing. And that is when the pain really started. So, if I can learn from that on my own, please listen to me. Learn from me too. I'm on LinkedIn as Ann Mokshes, Mokrzdec, and I will be writing lots of business articles starting tonight, and I'm going to post at least one a week. Just remember, if you give yourself and give up on yourself, you're giving up on your team. So what's it gonna be? You fear? Or you put the betterment of your team first? And the biggest trick, surround yourself with people that you know, if you groom them, they will become better than you are. So, that's it for now. And we'll talk lots about stuff on